Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Derby's always an occasion for pride and for passion, and this one no exception. Going through. Alisson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Liverpool must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on, a very difficult spell.
Forward it goes. Well, I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of inflammatory talk leading up. Oh, real danger here!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mane. Kessié. Van Dijk does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Firmino. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Vinicius Junior. Lingard.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's Martial. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's played forward. Mane looks to dink one in. Shaw. Lingard has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Manchester United are leading with half-time draw. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Wan-Bissaka has gone out. Right through the middle. Now it's Roberto Firmino. How about and Mane! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mane did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Shaw. Maguire. Lerma. Lindelof goes looking. And it's half-time here.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Manchester United
Come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Well, the action has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Lingard. Van Dijk. Firmino. And it's Martial. Vinicius Junior.
No question, that's a foul.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Room for a shot. Shaw showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maguire does well there, alert. Hoists it forward. Now it's Mane. Keita plays it forward. Firmino! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Up to meet it!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Fabinho. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Andreas Pereira gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Van Dijk. Van Dijk gets it back. Flings in across. Lindelof. Lerma. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate.
Has a pop! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
It's Martial! It's anyone's ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
It's a great ball. Lukaku has a go! In for the follow-up. Andreas Pereira. Vinicius Junior goes long. Nicely measured pass.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Could move up a gear here. And that's that. Manchester United win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would...
Well, a very, very warm welcome to you on what is, of course, a truly special day in this part of the world. It is Derby Day, A rivalry so deeply entrenched into the history of sport in this land. It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt for months and years ahead.
So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The curtain goes up on the latest rendition of this massively anticipated derby. Mahrez! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Andreas Pereira, little doubt, that is a foul. Manchester United have the league's best defensive record. Kessié gets it out to the wing. Chance! Chance! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Vinicius Junior, and the through ball is intercepted. Vinicius Junior tries running with the ball at his feet. Just brushed off the ball there. David Silva, that's a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Manchester United have won their last 5 home games. Mendy battles to win it back. Could move up a gear here. Let's put a stop to that. Kessié has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
I just think he's hit form at the perfect time, which can secure the best move.
Vinicius Junior! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vinicius Junior, Andreas Pereira. Shaw. Rodri. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez hits it! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Vinicius Junior. Sancho. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Shaw. Lovely bit of skill there. De Bruyne gets his foot in there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Andreas Pereira tries to get it forward quickly. Kessié. That intervention was very necessary. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We are already promptly back underway. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Martial looking to penetrate opposition lines. Andreas Pereira out to the right. Mendy gets rid without sophistication. Manchester coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willing...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Martial decides to play it back. Andreas Pereira. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Great chance here to level it up. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. It's Rashford! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Loose. Sané. Towering header. Good delivery, but no joy.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Andreas Pereira.
Martial really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Bruyne looks to dink one in. Mahrez looking to run onto it. It's a loose ball. Big chance! Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Mahrez drives it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Silva. Manchester can't seem to retain possession. Rashford. And here's Martial. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Martial.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's played forward. And it's De Bruyne. Played back in. It's a brilliant interception.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Manchester certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got away. Mahrez.
A scything tackle.
Shaw. And there goes the final whistle. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone direct. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's been taken short. This could fall anywhere.
And here's Carroll.
Carroll. A really good feat. Drills one in. And it's Dyer. Gets wrestled off the ball. Breaks on here. Rashford. Out to the left it goes. Gomez! Gomez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Plays it out to the flank.
Twansebe.
Still goalless at the moment.
Twansebe.
Bertolacci. Gomez gets on the end of it. Now it's Ayew. Swansea seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Norton. Almost half an hour in now. Looks to dink one in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Rashford. It's a brilliant interception. Dyer. Now it's Ayew. And it's Dyer. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, good interception. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Ayew. He's made sure that that won't get through. There is the half-time whistle. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? McTominay. Manchester United got into this on the back of a narrow defeat. Gomez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Carroll. And here's Dyer. And here's Ayew. Has a hit! That has skimmed the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
McTominay. It's a loose ball. And it's Ayew! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Gomez. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just...
He's gone for it! And he just whacks it away. And here's Lingard. Hoists it forward. Now it's Ayew. Gomez. And it's Lingard. How about a shot? Lovely bit of skill there. Looking to get within range. McTominay has a hit! And the defence can get it clear. Forward it goes. Dyer. Norton. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No goal. And the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Brilliant save from Romero! Dyer. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Carroll with the short one. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Greenwood. It's come loose.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Over to the left. Goes down, but nothing given.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Lingard. Greenwood hits one! In it goes! And that could well be the winner!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Swansea are making a change now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we got...
Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because...
Gomez appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Bay. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Manchester United leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes...
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles. And a well-covered... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Reed, shooting chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Reed reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Wan-Bissaka. Andreas Pereira. Vinicius Junior. Good ball, it's found its target. Away from immediate danger. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Andreas Pereira. And it's Martial. Sancho. Reed. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Lerma. Vinicius Junior. Here it is now, surely! The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it forward. Kessié gets it back. Andreas Pereira. And here's Martial. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Martial is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lerma. Andreas Pereira. Shaw, a chance! Hits one! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Manchester United break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Johansson. Manchester United got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. Andreas Pereira. Vinicius Junior. And here's Martial. Now can he finish? Real chance! Sticks it away! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Manchester United have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has them.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. Well, we're already into the second period. No reported change to either side during the break.
Andreas Pereira. Kessié. Lovely bit of skill. Shot at goal! Sancho wants to play it back. Kessié plays it out to the wing. Fulham were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
Andreas Pereira is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
Brian. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. And it's Mitrovic. Just brushed off the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Mawson with the slide tackle there. Goes down, but nothing given. Christie. Coming on the right now. What's on? Chip through. De Gea will lay claim to that. Vinicius Junior. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Johansson. And here's Mitrovic. That's great strength on the ball. He gets past his man. Hoists it high. Oh, that's clever. Odoi gets it away. And it's Lingard. Lingard! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Kessié goes looking.
Rashford. And here's Lingard. Knockout. Sancho. Now surely. And he's straight offside. Fulham making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Manchester United being made to look sloppy in possession here.
Oh, good, goes for goal!
Knockout. And that is that. Manchester United away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Willems tries to switch the play. Almiron drives it forward. And now they can launch a counter. Manchester United were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. And the finish! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Gets it upfield. Newcastle were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Andreas Pereira. Wan-Bissaka. How about a Vinicius Junior? Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Done very well to intervene. Kessié. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he nearly went all the way.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And here's Martial. Yedlin. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Sancho. And that has been clubbed away. Longstaff. Yedlin. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Almiron is fouled. It's Andy Carroll! Rising over the bar. Wan-Bissaka. Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, they would seem to have made the right choice to dampen the creative spark here.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Kessié. And it's Martial.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Sancho.
Ready to try one. Vinicius Junior. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And here's Martial. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Now it's Carroll. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Lascelles
Hoists it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Lingard. Lingard. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Newcastle making consecutive changes here. Vinicius Junior. Lingard.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Chip through.
Newcastle showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Lingard. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's found... Hits one! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Roof. They are right into last chance territory.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Turns, has a hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And time is up. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished.